Hi, this is Ryan from Sketch Audio, and in this video we're going to be doing a little bit of sound design with our new drum synth Blip Box. We're going to be making a kick, snare, and a couple hi-hats just to kind of show you how to get started with this thing. So I'm going to start by loading up the init preset. And then I am going to make my kick drum here on pad 35. I'm going to move the balance over so I'm only hearing oscillator 1. And I'm going to drop that pitch. These oscillators can get really low, so you might need headphones to properly hear what you're doing. Let's increase the decay time. And maybe add a little bit of harmonics from that square wave with a shape parameter. Let's give it a little bit of wave folding. And maybe let's do a little bit of a kind of filter sweep. So I'm going to bring that cutoff down. This is a low pass filter. And then I'm just going to route envelope 1 to the cutoff a little bit. All right, that's sounding pretty nice. I can kind of mess around with the tight parameter to give it a little bit more of body or sustain, if you will. But I like it pretty punchy. All right, let's go with that. And now why don't we move on to a snare drum. So for the snare drum, we're going to use some noise. Now the noise is controlled by envelope 2. And again, I'm going to move over so I only hear oscillator 1. And I'm going to use oscillator 1 to provide a little bit of a kind of melodic or kind of tonal aspect to the drum. And I'm going to shorten that up. That's sounding pretty nice. I also really like to use the digital distortion effect on my snare drums. I'll just pull this down for a little bit of sample rate reduction and bit crushing. Okay, that is sounding pretty good so far. Next, let's do a couple hi-hats. I'll start with a closed hi-hat, which I'll do on pad 37. For that, I like to bring my oscillator pitches up and use some of the FM and XM. Still want to hear a little bit of the tonal qualities coming from the oscillators. And then I think what I'll do is I'll put the filter into high pass mode, which I can do by bringing down the type. And let's crisp it up with this mix to cutoff parameter. And then let's just really tighten it up. All right, that's coming along really nicely. For the open hi-hat, I'm actually just going to pick up the settings for the closed hi-hat and drop them over here on pad 38. And let's just first off start by lengthening out these envelope times. Oh, that's neat. All right, so you can see I've really quickly created the foundation for a really interesting electronic drum kit. For my kick, I just brought the oscillator pitch down really low, and I gave it a little bit of wave folding with the distortion effect here. There's also a little bit of filter envelope on there. For the snare drum, I used some noise and a little bit of bit crushing, as well as one of the oscillators to add a tonal component to the drum. And then for the hi-hats, I put the filter into high-pass mode and used a little bit of frequency modulation on the filter cutoff with this mix to cutoff parameter. And then a really easy way to turn a closed hi-hat into an open hi-hat is to just lengthen those envelope times. So hopefully this gets you an idea of how to approach building kits with our new synth Blip Box. I hope you enjoyed this, and definitely pick the app up on the App Store. Give the video a like, give us a sub here on YouTube, and tell your friends about the apps. Have fun making music. We'll see you later.